It's not a joke. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you, say, the government of the day should not work hard, should not do their best to stop illegal mining. The government needs to work on it.
Why? Because in the villages, they don't get stream water to drink again. What is our business going to the forest in the first place? Period to the elections, we're all blaming Jubilee House. And it is true.
Let's get into the wagon. The law is the law. Now, asama beto woni, ma menkin kan yenko yenim. Asam say, we every Institute of Environment and Sanitation Studies, IESS for the assembly betu dwa, SS assembly ye nyina no ye di ho nkomo. Asam ne saying, cassava, banche, inkontomre, bordie, nyadoa ene sebio de moko a ewo baby a friend at Etiwa West ewo Eastern region no sebio enhwehwemu a Institute of Environment and Sanitation Studies for aye abefu computer ahwehwe san nnuane we a yedua no sa area wo Eastern region no a area ye from Etiwa West no ye see san nnuane we banche fo ho aka bordie just say enkwan fufuo ho adwuma ni nyina mo say oba Etiwa Wester sa nnuane ne de Galamsey anase Galamsey ye no Ghana insuo na say asase omdi mercury egugu asase nim e de tu asase ma insuo atene afa ensase ne so no a afa emfuo mu ni ade no nnuane we ya efri Etiwa de West ho no nnuane we dodo ni nyina no sebio lead wom sebio ebetumi akose nipa bebre mo ahwere omo nkwa me na woka sei obi te bantama we dey say Etiwa for Eastern region omo gimi ye tu body no Eastern region a ye digu ka mo a ye de bakaje tia na ebeton Central Market ye tu banche no e wo Eastern region Etiwa ye digu ka mo a ye ba beton e wo Central Market ye ba beton e wo Malata ye ba beton e wo Kotokraba ye tu body ye tu ye twa bordie ana Garden X ana fufuo ho nyoma we nyina no ye ndini nyina we Etiwa East wo ye ndini Etiwa West ye ndini wo ho san nnuane we nyina no ye tamfri Etiwa West a ye de ni nyina ba nkrom ye de ba krom ye de ba nkran ye de ba Kumase ye ne a ye ministers no ye ne a ye se ye asofo akese no ye ne a ye se ya ko school ye de ye ni ate ya kenkan wo ma no ye ne ye de bo fufuo tim ye na ye di fufuo nyoma we nyina na Etiwa West for no omuntandi eduane a omudua saa body a omutwa kontomre nkwan saa banche omutu no 90% of eduane a efri Etiwa West no ni nyina yendiri we Etiwa West. This should concern every single person in Ghana, and it didn't start today, especially so saa se we ko kan no bi say wo ye politics. Do you know how many years it takes for lead and not mercury to destroy soil? It takes years. Until I do this point, na say ya catch say ya hwehwemu na soil ni mu no bebi aduan kontomre banche bordie nyoma ye di bofufuo ma otumfo no ni nyina no yarewa wom because ya Galamsey asase na o say tia say time na ye dede when we were speaking against this government opening up the floodgates for Chemaun Tumimo, for MPP4 to allow lots and lots of Chinese to come in to do Galamsey. If those things were adhered to, and Kabani Tiye, and MPP Abano take action, saying come on find your politics. Saying Akufo-Addo mo estopi Kate Jefua, estopi Chemaun Tumi, estopi Eyedien, Samia Uku, estopi Kojo Ponkroma, estopi Lord Komi, Gabi Ochedakomo, anka Akufo-Addo mo alpha party and fra fremu, and no for politics alpha, anka enne, anka sa report to Inkema. Remember, sa report way, and 6 months way, and a mass idea we see you. It's over my lead way, I dominate one Sassim, our Etiwa Edien West. Eti banchi Bordio, nyadua o, adibi edi wo fufuo bia wo Kumasi bia no, ye di no Kumasi na o say eti ase say Galamsey enya Eastern region kwan ye no. Enti say ye say nduane a wo Etiwa West wo Eastern region. Sa yare we nyina wom because of Galamsey o say eti ase say Baby to Galamsey or Ghana Biano, sa yet their research way, it basically falls under it. Meaning, say, a year Ashanti region, a year East Western region, a year region be a year serious Galamsey or Hubiano, sad way, it should worry every single person. It's not a joke. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you, say, the government of the day should not work hard, should not do their best to stop illegal mining. The government needs to work on it. The government needs to do everything to make sure, say, sir, inheritance no more inherit free Akufo-Addo. They have to fight it. The way they are trying to fight our economic problems, this government, they need to also try their best to fight the problem. Because you see, at a point, we had a government that saw the fight against Galamsey as a punishment. It saw it as a blockage to their next win. And I say next election win. And they decided to ignore the concerns of the citizenry. They turned it into politics. Time and MPP also, Akufo-Addo also for 8 years. Ghana and Nibian were raised the issue about Galamsey. People were insulted. Myself, my team, people who watched me for. Now the consequences, they are there for all of us to bear. And kwasi form this abon and the omo press conference omo foreign water. And the yo fi grant mo Gabi Ochida Akumo, Charles Bisumo, Ekwewusi, Pius Hejide, Samia Wuku, Kojo Ponkroma, San Konfona Omo Gala, Chema untumi ketije fu amono, omo press conference omo foreign water. But wona na wo defend omo Etiwa East and I say Etiwa West. Wona na otia santimemu eti oboasia danse na wo ye MPP ni NDC na eku Galamsey nti ase John Muhammad ye campaign and NDC for no wona na wo kono wona wo bewu. And this is inevitable. Yakase bronika say this is inevitable. Ewu a ben wo no agye ntem ye mu bi ye bewu is a fact. Let's not sit and pretend as if say the American no it will take years. No. Ediana Akufo-Addo eduaye no sa Galamsey eduaba na MPP duaye no ye ba bewu. Let's stop acting as if say everything is okay. Nothing is okay. The 8-year damage these people did. So 6 months we ain't to be solved. It's our problem. No, in fact, we cannot even use 4 years to solve that problem. And let's pray this government at the end of the day does its best to minimize the debt because we pay. I am not scaring you. I am telling you the reality. The reality is nipa ebewu near to Kromha and yes sorry I have heard a year. The National House of Chiefs President, Mr. S, Mr. P, I beg you, where is my video? Team, Mr. S, where is Ojahoho's video? I need it. It's not on the system. Yes, when we were having a meeting, it was supposed to be part of the stuff that we put together. Please point it out. It's not in the system. I'm looking at the system. The National House of Chiefs President, Wakasa, and Wakasa se penyini. Now, on the National House of Chiefs President, we did sir president in Enyendo MPP Abreso and Ojiahoho or Hine Ojiahoho ebe the president of the National House of Chiefs. Now, ye di Galamsey unkomo so many times. Ye can Galamsey unsem na Ojiahoho munyina wo Ghana. In fact, the kind of aggressiveness ane ye pay free ahemfo na omudi Ghana nim. In fact, baby to say the National House of Chiefs. Nanka the kind of body language, the aggressiveness, the kind of attitude ane ye hear every the National House of Chiefs, the leaders are not more National House of Chiefs. No, we didn't see it. Today, shockingly enough, Ojahoho has found his voice. And he's seriously spewing. He's basically speaking on issues. Galamsey no, ma Akufo-Addo mbrano ye kaye. Adentina na de yanka, and I agree with him. Let's listen to him. Papa Wey was the president of the National House of Chiefs during Akufo-Addo's era.
These forests were created in 1929, and even the local people were not allowed to go there to collect snails, raffia. But now we are giving this out for people to go and do illegal, irresponsible mining. During the MPP time, we are all blaming Jubilee House. This time, NDC time, we are still blaming Jubilee House. They are involved. Let's speak out. You are media people. Let us all speak out because it affects us. Right now, water the price of bottled water is rising. Why? Because in the villages, they don't get stream water to drink again. What is our business going to the forest in the first place? Period to the elections, we were all blaming Jubilee House. And it is true. Government officials, and even right now, NDC officials are also involved. So we should all say that, let us expose them. Go to the village, go to where they are doing it, film them, and name and shame.
He's right. Ojaho, the president of the National House of Chiefs, and then obey you. Time Nana Akufo-Addo to see a president. Did you hear him speak like this before? No. And there was here, Galamsey Asamono, Akufo-Addo Teso, they be a blame Jubilee House, and the Jomahama by blame Jubilee House. He's right. He's not wrong. He's right. But the part that I want him to prove to us that he's credible is that he's supposed to mention names of this government, the appointees who are involved in Galamsey. You see, so you're now TV so now kasa anyhow. You allow young people on the street to question your level of intelligence. Because you can't just say, kwasi ampenyi bi ebetina social media. Eke kan some say NDC phobi and na so won to me ambo din amfa fact antoa ye hunu so ekwasia because ondi nipa bi enim se na adwene kra so odi nipa nim bia emmoa bi na odi obodim na adwene so nipa. But if you are the president of the National House of Chiefs, now so when you have the opportunity to speak on such a very delicate issue, you need to be bold to mention names. Because ankende okasa no ka bolding government appointees who are involved there, it will make you more legit. It will make you more credible. It will force people to take their time before they question your level of intelligence and also where you belong to when it comes to politics or your political affiliation. Because you cannot just say, because people were blaming Akufo-Addo and the MPP in 2020, from 2017 to 2024, no, we have to, by force, blame this government. I am not holding brief for this government. If there are people in this government who are involved in Galamsey, so you need to mention the name. That is why I encourage young people or journalists on TV to not just come on TV and say, people in this government are doing Galamsey. Mention the name. And when you mention the name, we will question the person. And that is what we call you being an elder. Now, listen. Papa Way and Chebia, let me show you this. And I'm talking about Ojahoho, right? This is the same man. This was in September 2024. What did he say? Enforce laws against illegal mining than imposing total ban on all mining activities. Original National House of Chiefs catch the Ghana for say, Yanku Galamsey 2024 ne kufa no power. Osio, sa temana Ghana for air call for a total ban. Sebio on all mining activities in Ghana. On Peneso. Sebio abano amo institutions na ehwe eye mining so no omo no munye omadwuma na total ban na ose ono on Peneso. On se ade chie no. This same man, Ojina TV so, say, ni e blame Akufo-Addo aban, and they blame NDC. Na aban we mu ni pay ye, enso ntumi mbie na no ambo bia din. We yon hene, ye nto ne so aba. Se odia hoho e ka no kore. Na se enye atro no pese ode kɔ nendam na ode kɔ wu a, o san kɔ bodin. Ni ehun so hene we die, se bi odi no kore. Papa we die, enye ni position na wo no, and why na you say, obehye House of Chiefs National Echi edi abedi obi wan asem abeka asem a enim. Because as I sit here, I am questioning your credibility as a man who basically can be trusted. Because sawunim nipe mu a omo aban mu a omo ye gala. What is stopping you from doing it? Remember, man we timer na oye still odanwe president of the National House of Chiefs. He was in Ghana and a Professor Frimpong Boateng released a whole report as a sector minister of lands. And I'll catch Ghana for say report we omo ye Galamsey wo Ghana nyina no omo din wom mede ma Akufo-Addo and ototwene ye na man we wo Ghana. What did he say? Thank you very much, team. Na man we wo Ghana. Time Frimpong Boateng ede report the Babonten. Ebe kache Ghana for say Nana Akufo-Addo me nanam ye sector minister mama ne report a kire say Lord Kome eye Galamsey Gabi Ocheda akundi wom Kweku Baako din wom, Chairman Wontumi din wom, Kate Jemfua din wom, Samia Wuku, any MPP mpanifo ne chairman for Obodi were reporting him, Emma the whole Ghana yenye be ready. This man na odaho ye the president of the Ghana the national the House of Chiefs, the National House of Chiefs. He did not speak. He stayed away from the scandal. He stayed away from that report. It is because he thinks he's going to use his position to deceive Ghanaians. Because on person in the position by deceive Ghanaians, then he should mention names. He cannot just come and vaguely come and make a statement that is weak and just walk away and make it look like, say, with all due respect, you are making sense than anybody else. You need to be emphatic enough because we respect you as the president of the National House of Chiefs. You just don't speculate. You make it emphatic. Yenye pese stop Galamsey no. Yenye pese chinipa. Yenye pese abandi bo hu edi hu dwuma. Adenti agina ho ye nipa bi. Mention the name. We have passed that stage of nipa bi wa abema omo ye Galamsey. Nipa bi wa abema omo ye Galamsey. The last time I was telling journalists in Ghana. So be better now TV so say nipa bi wa abema omo ye Galamsey. Ka say on to me mbodi a, you should shut up. That is how it's supposed to be done. So I want to mean body no and for credibility and to line so and can say minimum say way Kevin Taylor Kwame way Eko way Ewa way or your way idea will say yes you are making emphatic statement because this kind of speculative statement and then Akufo-Addo Moshishe chira bedru hanne almost say insuo na menewo ye ba be no mawu. And these are things we have been talking about, speculations in penifo amamu positions na omo TV so omo grant interviewer na omo pese omo hunhunu enyome bi gu Ghana system nim. We should pass that stage of speculation. Sadia when ya be jina kasa say na yama abodamfo bi afa ya no asem na omo de keka nkwase asem without any facts.